morning, Gianluca. How are you?
Good morning, Bobby. Fine, thanks. You?
Good, good. I think we were just waiting today for the Aroha people to show up to ask questions. Again, if they don't, we
Okay.
can just go to their Discord and see if they want a separate meeting, but they were
Mhm,
interested. I know Tripor showed them like how to you know, get
mhm,
the repository and ask a question, download all the documents and ask a question, but I think they're interested in, that code that you showed us last week on how
mhm.
you type that in. But we'll
Okay.
give him a few
Okay.
minutes. What have you been up to?
Mhm. Perfect.
Yeah, Tripor did a great job with the demo. I was very impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, you brought me. And do you think we will push that code to the GitHub repo?
Yes, I think we should.
Okay, okay. Okay, after yeah, first step, I will create the notice file to respect the Apache 2 license, and after that, I will push the code. And also, if you prefer, we can post something on LinkedIn um, about.
Absolutely. Yeah, Tripor was and I'll reach out to her because she was doing the posts, so I'll tell her to push them through. Once you
Okay.
say do what so again, I don't use GitHub that often, so you're gonna do the pull request, and does it need to be approved by me before we can push it up,
Mhm,
or
mhm.
is that how that works? Somebody has to approve it?
Uh, I don't know because at the moment, if I remember right, I can push the code to the current repo. For example, in order to create a new release. So I think I will be able to do that, but I will update you.
Okay, perfect. That sounds great. Yeah, it is working so fabulous. I just again, I'm in Florida. I'm on kind of vacation with my family right now, so it's hard for me to sit and use it, but I'm dying to. I'm
Okay,
really dying to. So
good
we'll just
news.
give them another few minutes, and then we'll just, grab our Monday back, and I'll send them an email. I never heard back from Robert, but I did hear from David. Did
Mhm.
you see David's message?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
I
anytime,
see,
anything you
sure,
need.
sure. Yeah, I see. He shared you the Calendly link, if I remember right, in your email. Is it right?
Mhm.
Or I remember you replied with an email and share a Calendly if you want to talk with him, if I remember right.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
Yeah, I see the answer from David.
Oh, okay. I was gonna just see if I can try to find that email. Let me see. We might have to set up a meeting with him. Robert Reeves hasn't answered me, which is not upsetting, but
Mhm.
it's an oh darn.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, also, I prepared some slides for today, and I will check. I also share with you. Yeah, I also share with you. Can I share my screen?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, these are the slides for today. Um, I prepared some slide about the architecture of the system,
Whoa,
about
that's awesome.
yeah, yeah, it's um, an image which depicts the different modules of the system, and also the tools that we are using at the moment. And
This is incredible. Good work.
and for the future, we I think we will change that part using a standard graphical user interface, for example, with React.js, and we will install the system on a cloud server. So we
You give it, yeah,
don't.
the notebook.
Mhm. And also some.
And if you had a, do
Mhm.
you think, or is it necessary to do the Huggy Face piece? Like, because I know that's your account.
Yeah, yeah.
What would go in place of that?
Uh, so yeah, I don't understand the question. Now we are using the Hugging Face, that model, downloading automatically downloaded from Hugging Face because it's an open source
Uh-huh.
model. So we
Oh,
are
I didn't realize it
using.
was open source. I thought you were paying for it.
Mhm.
And when somebody pushes some pull requests and they get approved to some GitHub repository, say for Aroha 2.0, would that automatically be updated in the system, or would you have to push the change to the FAQ system?
Okay. You ask me if somebody can pull requests in our repository in FAQ
No,
repository.
no, I'm more asking if somebody updates a repository that you've copied to our FAQ, how would it get updated? Would it be automatic with a pull request to the regular GitHub repository, or would you have to upload the changes
Okay.
manually?
Okay. In my opinion, for the prototype, we can use a manually change of the system because yeah, we need to have the control of the system in order to test the system, evaluate the system, and
Hmm.
change if necessary. For the future, the last step could be to create a product starting from the prototype, and then in that case we will use release versioning, for example, from using the source code on GitHub, also uh, other tools to load balance the requests and so on. But in my opinion, that are topic for the product version. No,
Got
now
it.
at the moment, yeah, we have to pass from the POC to the prototype.
To incubation, they call it.
Yeah. I mean incubation. Yes, sure.
And we'll work on that next week on looking into the steps on what we need, because that's where we have to still build those checklists for the documentation. So that when we're thinking of moving this out of lab into incubation, what are the steps you have to do? So that'll be
Okay,
good. While we're doing it, we'll just keep track of it.
okay. Yeah, we have to have the list of, to move from lab to incubation. How
Yep,
to do that? Yeah,
I
okay,
will get that to you.
sure.
We will work on that this week.
Okay.
Um, so it doesn't look like they're going to show up. So let's finish your presentation, because I might be giving this to anyone who's interested.
Yeah, that are a slide explaining the next step. Next step is to create an architecture using Docker containers locally, locally using a smaller model, just to have an example, an architecture with containers, and after that we can deploy on a cloud server system with containers, and there we can test the system and evaluate the system to compare with other standard model, and we can decide how to improve the system starting from results. For
Mm-hmm.
example, we can use the fine tuning plus the RAG. We can use new open source models. For example, also Google are releasing other models, and Mistral have a new model. We can use also other techniques for the fine tunings with best performance, and also see RAG to improve the RAG part. So we can check when the system is running on a server. And about costs, that table, I didn't change that table, but good news, I found a way to, the cheapest solution is to use a cloud like Google or AWS, but on demand. In that case, we can start and stop the system and pay is cheaper in that case than the other solution. So that could be the first solution on cloud. It's very it's the cheapest one. Okay, and after that question from Iroa or
Yeah, no, it's a shame they didn't show up. I'll shoot them something on their Discord today asking if they want, if they're
okay.
testing the system or if they want help doing it or they, whatever. I will definitely shoot that out today. And then, yeah, so we'll figure out when we can meet with them and we'll keep moving.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Thank you so much. And did you
Thank you.
share this recent one with me again? This presentation you just did? Because I love it.
Sorry.
The slides you just showed, could you share them with me?
Yeah, okay. That slide, I also share that slide with you.
Yeah, the other one too. Yeah. Yes. Yep, you're coming in and out. I can't hear you. You still there?
Sorry, I had a
Yep.
problem with connection.
I was just going to text you a message saying I have
Yeah.
to go now. But if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great week and we'll work on the media blitz this week. So next week we can review it and just push it out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I actually did put it in the chat. So have a good week. Thank you for your hard work. And I love what you're doing. So keep it up and we'll start blasting it out to the world soon.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.